Hey guys, this is Kristen, sports dietitian, certified personal trainer, and owner of Elite Nutrition and Performance, here with you today to talk about high performance carbohydrates. So you might be wondering, why in the world am I talking about carbohydrates when it is a keto world right now? And the fact is that if you are an athlete or you are active, carbohydrates are still king. There's so much research out there to support that people that actually eat carbohydrates and fuel their body with carbohydrates perform better. They're able to produce more power. They are able to exercise and train longer. So carbohydrates are still something that we absolutely need in our diets. Not only that, carbohydrates makes up a portion of our brain. So if you've ever gone a day without carbohydrates or you were really lacking on them, you probably had some brain fog, maybe you were hangry, you couldn't really think straight, you were sluggish, and you just felt terrible. And also carbohydrates makes up a portion of our muscles, which most people don't realize. They think that we just need protein for muscle building, and you really need both. So what I'm going to talk about today is high performance carbohydrates over the course of the day for your diet. So there's lots of things that we could talk about with carbohydrates, but we're just going to talk about mostly what you need to be eating over the course of the day in terms of carbohydrates. So first things first, you want to focus on whole grains. So whole grains would be things like brown rice. We have oatmeal here, whole grain crackers, beans, all whole grains. So basically what that means is whole grains are something that's coming straight from the ground. They don't have a lot of processing done to them, so they are not like white bread where the outer bran and hull have been stripped away and then you get the nice white fluffy stuff in the center. It's the entire grain. So whole grains that contain more fiber, they also contain more protein, and they contain more nutrients, so more vitamins and minerals. The other thing with whole grains is it actually takes a little bit longer for your body to break it down, and so you wind up actually getting a little bit less carbohydrates and calories out of it as opposed to if you were to eat the white counterpart. So most people that eat more whole grains actually weigh a little bit less and have a little bit less body fat. So here's the flip side to that. If you are going to exercise, you don't want to stick with whole grains. You actually want to stick with something that has a little bit of sugar in them. So that would be something like a piece of fruit, or you could do one of these bars like a Nature Valley bar that has oatmeal and it has sugar in there. These Kind bars here, these have chocolate chips, plus they have whole grains included in them like millet and oats. Here's another one. These Kind breakfast bars, same thing. Oats is the first ingredient and then cane sugar is the second ingredient. So some of you might be watching this thinking, oh my gosh, she's saying to eat sugar. Sugar's horrible. Yes, if you eat a lot of sugar and that's all you're doing is eating sugar all day long and you are a couch potato, absolutely it's horrible. But if you are active and you are going to actually go exercise or you're going to train, absolutely you do need sugar, because sugar is going to be, well, I should back up. You don't need sugar. Sugar is helpful because it's a quick source of energy, a quick source of carbohydrates. And our bodies actually have multiple sugar receptors. All carbohydrates are sugar, not just table sugar. And so some, like your whole grains, like oatmeal, for example, is going to be absorbed at a different rate than something like a piece of fruit, which is fructose, and that's a quick digesting, quick absorbing sugar. So the bottom line is to get lots of whole grains in over the course of the day. So we'll just kind of run down the list again. Brown rice, whole grain crackers. I even have some starchy vegetables like butternut squash here. Any type of beans. These are kidney beans. You could do black beans, garbanzo beans, oats. And this is just white potatoes here, but white potatoes get a bad rap. They actually contain just as much vitamin C as like an orange and a pepper, or very close to it. So they're not all that bad, and they are considered a whole grain, sweet potatoes as well. And then if you are about to exercise, try eating something that is a little bit more quick digesting. So something like a piece of fruit or a fig bar or some of these Kind bars that have a little bit of sugar added to them. So do not cut out carbohydrates. They are something that's necessary, like I said, for your brain to think, your muscles to be replenished and to build your muscles. And then, like I said, carbohydrates are king when it comes to performance. So if you need help with incorporating more carbohydrates into your diet, which I've seen so many people recently that have been doing keto and they find that it's really not the best thing for them, they like to incorporate carbohydrates back into their diet. It's a process. So if this is something that you need help with, feel free to reach out to me. You can sign up for a free consultation on my website, which is elitenutritionandperformance.com/consult. Thanks for watching and have a good rest of the day.